Hello, I'm Clancy Walker, back with you for 2017 for Theatre on the Lowdown Leeds. I'm going to be talking over the next month or so about what's coming up into this new season. So we're talking about the spring season. We can look forward to spring soon. But kicking off with Pygmalion. So I'd say there's a bit of a theme for the West Yorkshire Playhouse's new season, or certainly the first 3 theatre shows that are on. We've got Pygmalion as the first play for 2017, and that's opening on the 4th of February. And Pygmalion was written by George Bernard Shaw, then perhaps more famously adapted into a musical, My Fair Lady. I've seen both. I'm lucky to have seen both Pygmalion on the stage before and My Fair Lady as a stage musical and a film musical. I think it's a really interesting story. I'd say what connects the shows that are on at the West Yorkshire Playhouse for this season is retelling of stories that we might already know and love. There's a love story in Pygmalion between the Professor and Eliza Doolittle, but perhaps not your traditional love story. And it's a lot to do with accents and how accents connect us, divide us. So that's a really interesting one. That's on from the 4th of February until the 25th of February in the Courtyard Theatre. And then moving on to something a little bit lighter and perhaps for younger people, but it's one that I'm very excited about, and hopefully we're going to have a Made in Leeds exclusive for you very, very soon. Babe the Sheep Pig is coming to the Quarry Theatre here at the West Yorkshire Playhouse from the 15th until the 18th of February. There is a mechanical puppet. Babe has been brought to life. Babe the Sheep Pig been brought to life as a mechanical puppet, and the residents of Hoggett's Farm have also been brought to life. The other residents, the other animals have been brought to life with some beautiful handcrafted puppets alongside the actor performers as well. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And then a story, again, one that we might all know and love already. I'm lucky enough to have seen a stage version of this before. Romeo and Juliet, by somebody you might have heard of, William Shakespeare. And that is a modern day telling, so it's actually set in Leeds rather than Verona as the backdrop, but it's the traditional play with a modern setting. 3 very interesting theatre productions to start us off here at the West Yorkshire Playhouse for 2017. But what we've also got starting the year is Phoenix Dance's 35th anniversary celebration show, and I've caught up a little earlier with Sharon Watson, the artistic director of Phoenix Dance Theatre. Tell us a little bit about Phoenix Dance Theatre to begin with.
We are 35 years young. We are homegrown and a company that has a national and international reputation. We're a rep company, which means that we have a whole catalogue of work which we take out to our audiences near and far. And we're exceptionally proud of our history because we were born here in Leeds.
Of course, and I'm lucky enough to have seen some of your shows here before. This is a regular date in your diary, isn't it? You start off the new season here at the Playhouse.
It makes us incredibly proud to be able to make that offer to our audiences here in Leeds. And yes, it's a bit of a tradition for us to make sure that we present here.
So tell us about the show specifically. What will people see when they come along
on
the 8th of February?
Over the 4 nights, they will get to see 3 works in each evening. We start off with one of our internal choreographers, Sandrine Monin, who has just been given her first commission as a female choreographer, and she talks about the beauty through flowers, a really exceptional piece of work. It's very sensuous and quite venomous as well, so she's captured that within...
Sensuous and venomous,
yeah.
Sounds good.
And then we've also invited Douglas Thorpe, who is an ex-Phoenix member, and he's homegrown. He's an ex-Leeds company member. And he's created our second piece of work for us.
And what's that piece called?
It's called Beast.
Beast.
And I think the title says a lot about the content and the feel of the work that you're going to see. But he's quite a unique choreographer, a little bit niche, but absolutely physical and engaging.
Great. So that's 2 of the 3. What about the third piece?
And the third one is called Nightlife. And again, we've invited an ex-Phoenix member to come back and create a piece that was created over 30 years ago. But we've made this quite special because it's our 35th year. We've got a cast of 35, which has our young generation, our Academy young people, our current company members, and again, our ex-Phoenix members. It's vibrant, it's beautiful, and to see the more senior members, I won't call them older members, members perform, you just wonder why they ever stopped.
So there are people, like you said, there are people who've retired, they're coming back
and
into
come back,
it.
yeah.
Great. For somebody that doesn't know much about contemporary dance, how would you sell the show to them if they've never experienced it, they can't imagine it? Can you kind of paint a picture?
Yes, I mean, I think what Phoenix are renowned for is being accessible, and I think accessible in the best way possible, because we have a range of programs, a range of shows. So one of the works you might think is quite a challenge, or might be a bit cutting edge, although that's kind of, down to your taste. Or show that you can just sit back, one of the works that you can sit back and go, this is really entertaining, or it has a narrative that you can follow it from A to B, and something that's just very enjoyable. So to give you a whole range of what contemporary dance can be like, your entry point to contemporary dance might be very, very small, but actually really something that you can get hold of and say, I'd like to see that again.
Sharon Watson there, who's the artistic director from Phoenix Dance Theatre. Their show opens on the 8th of February here at the West Yorkshire Playhouse. It's on until the 11th.